Of course, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me for. Calls has been coming for Wike, for Tinubu to finally sack Wike, because a lot of people believe that Wike has caused more problem to Bola Ahmed Tinubu than what he has done. Of course, the what is fueling more of the calling of people, both the military, the civilians, for Wike to be sacked now, is this recent exchange of word with this Lieutenant General, which is Yerima, that he called him a fool, even when he have come to telling press that he did not call him a fool and all that. But I want to tell you that I are calling now that Tinubu should be sacked. I want you people to watch this video where an generals are calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu with matter of urgency, that they respect democracy, they want democracy to strive. But anything that will make the civilian to step into their office and molest their office, they will not take it for granted. I want you people to watch the video. As you watch the video, please share this video and subscribe to this channel. I've said a time without number that is this Wike that many of us were even supporting to become the president of Nigeria during the Buhari government. I myself, I will not deceive you, I was one of the people who say no, because of it was only Wike then that stood, the only voice in the wilderness, who were opposing the rascality of Buhari and his men in 2019 to 2023 before the general election. That even many of us was thinking that he should win the primary of the PDP so that he will give a fight for Bola Ahmed Tinubu or whoever that contests with him. But we never knew this is Wike is, because Wike has proved himself. Look at it now. In all ramification now, Wike, for me, I don't know how you see, but I will allow you people to watch the video, because you can see what is happening to PDP now. Wike is the one masterminding it. And whatever Wike is doing now, I don't care whether you are a supporter of Wike, but it's not about individual. I keep saying it, that why the reason why we find ourselves where we are today is because when we are destroying the institutions that make the country because of personal interest. And that's exactly what Wike is doing. All Wike is aiming at now, Wike is aiming with Bola Ahmed Tinubu to have a one-party system in Nigeria, which is going to be very bad to us as citizens. I will tell you in all ramification that even the APC members are no longer enjoying what is happening in Nigeria today, where we are gradually turning Nigeria to one-party system. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. They say when two elephants fight, it is the ground that suffer it. If we continue like this, the Nigerians is going to bear the pain, because if it is one party system, whatever they give to you, you will no longer have a choice. We still have two-party system before Tinubu came in doing all his maneuver with Wike to make sure we have party system. We are struggling. Talk less of when you now have full one-party system. How they can do whatever they want to do. It's because we don't longer have a vibrant positions, and that's why you can see what the rascalities of APC. You remove subsidy, the masses are paying heavily. The masses are paying the price. The subsidy money that you're supposed to be using for infrastructure, road infrastructure, health, education, you are not using this money. As we speak right now, as they are on strike, the doctors on the other way, they are on strike. People are paying through their nose for subsidy. And yet, the worst part of it, the government is still borrowing as if there is no tomorrow. What are they using this money for? All they do now is to try to canvass the governors to their side. All the governors now are now decamping to APC. This is not the dream Nigeria we dream of, and this is the reason we are saying that Nigeria gradually have turned to a failed state. Donald Trump will call Nigeria a country of a particular concern. Some people will come there because it is favoring them today. The government is favoring them today. They feel that what the man is saying is wrong. Things are not going well. Look at the America, where we copy democracy from. America operate a two-party system, which is the Democrats and the Republicans. We saw what happened under Joe Biden, and they decided to go to Republican. If Donald Trump today, if they are not okay with Donald Trump today, next election they will should go over to this. But the way in which Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Wike are trying to make the country a one-party system is very uncomfortable, and every Nigeria should criticize it. Watch the video of the generals now calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu to remove Wike or else. Watch the video. I'm coming back.
As Minister President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are requesting you to remove Nelson Wike as Minister of FCT. Even if you want to retain him as a minister, appoint him into another ministry and bring somebody else, because he's stepping on so many toes and he's doing that arrogantly and wrongly.
Wike's action of trading words with a uniformed officer demeans the dignity of the office of a minister and undermines the image of disciplined governance, forgetting that the loyalty of an officer is to the state and not to personalities.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are requesting you to remove.
You've heard from them. You've heard from. Don't forget that few days Bola Ahmed Tinubu just escaped military coup. Even as the military have not really confirmed it for us, let's say call it allegedly. This is the first time we saw that October 1st, no celebration, no marching order. We thought it was maybe distinct. But we never knew that all this thing is still part of the coup that wanted to happen. Now, your man under your government has done this abominable to the military. So the needful, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu should just choose either between Wike or nothing. So for me, I feel that Wike, without Wike, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to win, because Wike is causing more problem for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Take a look at it. You are not the first minister of Abuja, first minister of FCT. You will not still be the last, except the country now, because that's what we are even praying for. Because things are not saying things are going to get better today. Look at what is happening in the north now. As we speak to you now, the north now, look at what bandits are doing. They are giving peace day for bandits in Katsina State. Who does that? Who does that in Nigeria? And when you go for division of Nigeria, and Nigeria is no longer working, is it not Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is still part of the affair of Katsina State? Is they not aware that they are signing peace deal with terrorists in the north? Or is it the north now? Did they not have separate government from Nigeria? It's a question we need to be asking ourselves. Yesterday in Borno, Nigeria army will be ambushed by ISWAP. We have terrorist organizations, and this is the kind of thing that happened. And Donald Trump said he's coming to come and sit. Instead of we to be, oh wow, will come and help us to eliminate people like Sultan of Sokoto, the Gumi of this world, are kicking against it that Donald Trump is coming to eliminate the Muslims or eliminating the North. Are they complicit of what is happening? There are ways in which their body language you begin to reason what is happening. What do these people have in common with this bandit? Every day you come and justify why bandits must not end, why the government need to go for this thing. What is this? Since most of the state in the north has been going for peace deal with them, how has he helped them? You strike a peace deal with them, giving them money, they will use to get more weapons, empower them the more. The next day they will come and strike. Situation now there in the north whereby farmers have to contribute money to pay bandits before they can access their farm. And we have a government. We have a government, for crying out loud. This is a fair state. Giving money to bandits, kidnapper will kidnap people, the government will be aware, ransom will be paid, nothing will happen. When they call us a country of a particular concern, didn't we deserve it to be called that? The kidnapper will kidnap Nigeria citizens. The government is aware of it. They do video. It's going on social media. At the end of it all, the family members have to sell properties to pay these people. What is now the need of NIN that the government forced the masses to do? The BVN. That the police cannot trace The phone call where they make that call, they do video that are circulating on social media to get these people arrested. But if it is to harass motorists on the road, Nigerian police are good on that. They can easily go and climb Showore, declare Showore wanted, even when Showore have not committed any crime in Nigeria. I have said it time without number. If you sit in your comfort zone and you believe there is hope in Nigeria, you are deceiving yourself. It is high time we start telling ourselves the truth. A country, if this country is not where we are today, I will be surprised. Forget about they say miracle no dey tire Jesus, miracle no dey tire God. It is no longer, this is not a miracle you'll be talking about. If we are not in this position we find ourselves, we will be calling it a miracle. Because a country that destroy their institutions to please individual, this is what they get in return. In the time of Buhari, all Buhari boys, they did all manner of things to please Buhari then. They destroy our institutions. They cripple our law. They don't obey the laws of the land. It's as what have brought us to where we are before Tinubu came in. Tinubu now came in. Look at what Tinubu boys are doing. Anything that will please Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are okay with it. They don't want to know whether it's destroying our institutions. Showore raised a point about IG of police. Fine, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu might have his own reason, but your reason cannot be more than our institutions. Don't forget that whatever you sow now, people will continue using it as a case study. Why is it so difficult for our leader to do what is right? Why are we not obeying the law? Look at the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Kanu have been hold on this issue for good 10 years. Are you telling me that if the government of the day have substandard evidence against this man, it's very, very difficult for them to prosecute or to jail him as Nnamdi Kanu for 10 years? This is to show that they have nothing against this young man. They are just using tactics to delay him. Even when the Supreme Court have delivered judgment in favor of Nnamdi Kanu, appeal court the same thing, that this young man was kidnapped in Kenya, brought to Nigeria, and such Nigeria government cannot to try him. And that's why the young man is insisting that he cannot open defense. Tell me which law are you using to try me? Then I will go for defense. If it is Nigeria law, if it is Ghana law, if it is US law, because Nigeria law that said that you cannot try a man that you kidnap. Which law is Justice Omotosho and Tinubu government is insisting on trying Nnamdi Kanu? This is the reason we are now beginning to be a laughing stock to the world. The world is no longer taking us serious. No investors want to come in because we don't respect the rules of law. Human rights is violated in Nigeria. Look at this. Look at what is happening even in Lagos, where the government today will not obey court order. You are demolishing a place. The court say, "Oh, stop demolishing for now." They will go there in the night. They will keep demolishing, and you are expecting people to come and invest. Things are not done. When there is law, when there is no law, there will be lawlessness. We have a law, but we are not obeying the law. It's more or less there is not a law in the land. And that's why you see different things that is happening in Nigeria today. Because the government are not obeying the law. Have you not been shocked? If you are in abroad, you are watching my video, you watch up to this extent. Have you not asked yourself in that city, in that country we find yourself, what has changed? Is it not the same me that beat the traffic light when I was in Nigeria? Is it not the same me when I eat, I will just drop the whatever I eat on the floor? Is it not the same thing that we'll be driving in Nigeria, we'll be drinking alcohol? Is it not the same thing that most of the times that violated even Nigeria, I do it and I go scot-free? But you are in UK, you are in Canada, you are in US, you are in Australia, you are in Japan, you are in those countries, you are keeping all those laws, the same thing you are doing in Nigeria. What happened? Because you know that the people who make the law, they obey the law. that anything that make you to disobey the law, you pay dearly for it. But in Nigeria, our leaders are disobeying the law. They are not obeying the law. And that's why you can see the masses also are doing the same thing. Today, as I keep to say it, the day we get it right in leadership, the day everything begin to take new shape. Which for me is too late now. The best thing is to divide Nigeria. Let everybody go on their own separate way. Because there are some certain people now who feel that they want to conquer the country by all means. I've said it time without number that the difference between madman and a man who have a right sense is just the brain. The same way the hand, the legs of a madman function is still the same way normal human being function. But the brain of a madman has been tampered with. Our leaders who are ruling us by force now, our brain has been tempered. That's why we are where we are like this. There's not two ways about it. There's not two ways. Why we are where we are now is that we now find people, criminals, who are find themselves by all means push themselves to lead us. A blind man cannot lead. And that's where we find ourselves. Most of our leaders, they are blind. Please share this video even as you continue watching and subscribe to this channel. People don't turn their back against Sultan of Sokoto because of the injustice that is going on. I will allow you people to watch this video. Please, as you watch this video, share this video. See the reason why they always respect Nnamdi Kanu. See the reason why he be say they always talk about Nnamdi Kanu, say na man wey see tomorrow. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu was the one that was telling Hausa that they should wake up from their sleep. That everything that the world we know them for, that they have lost it for Fulani or in the name of religion. Fulani penetrate into Hausa because of religion. And because of that religion, Hausa lost everything. Today, Hausa, they have started summary courage and challenge Sultan of Sokoto. They believe that Sultan of Sokoto is in support of what is Fulani that are buying them in Plateau, buying them in everywhere. Sultan of Sokoto is aware, but Sultan of Sokoto refused to speak. They have even accused Sultan of Sokoto that Sultan of Sokoto is the chief of, is the head of Meiti Halak, is the head of this and all that. And that's why anytime anything happens, Sultan of Sokoto will came for defense for the Fulani. In fact, they have accused Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should open door for the Hausas, the same way he has opened door for Fulani. Because if Sultan of Sokoto want to go and see Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he doesn't need to take any excuse. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will open door. Don't forget that before now, people reasoned, both the Hausa, the Fulani, even the Yoruba Muslim, they submitted to Sultan of Sokoto. They mean whatever Sultan of Sokoto have said is the final. Because of what? Because of religious. Because they believe that when Sultan of Sokoto speak, the Muslim body has spoken. But things have begun to change because the way things are now going. I've told you before, it will only take a time. It is time will take that humanity before religion. Hausa now have started waking up from their sleep. That because of religion, they don't move themselves. Because of religion, they have sold themselves for nothing. And today, they have lost everything. Don't forget, as Nnamdi Kanu used to say, that what we have before, we have the Yorubas, the Hausa, and the Igbo. Whereby, if you are talking about Fulani, they say Fulani Hausa. But today, as I speak to you, the Hausa race has been quenched. Nothing like Hausa. We now have people who dominate now the Fulani. We have the Yoruba and the Igbo. The way in which Fulani is being measured in Nigeria today, they are being measured by any other tribe. They intentionally achieve that aim because they have strategized themselves and they position themselves to every angle of every big parasita in Nigeria. And that's why today you cannot talk about Nigeria without calling Fulani. They succeeded in this. And this is the same way they did to the Yoruba that make the Yoruba to lose the Kwara state, which is originally part of Yoruba land. Because of religion, it's just like when a man want to have anything with his woman, all he does is to please that woman, bite him. Before you know, you open his leg and say, come and enter, you hold my body. The same way the Yorubas and the Hausa did, just because of religion. Don't forget that most of these Fulani, if you read their history of Fulani very well, many Fulani does not have destiny, they don't have a particular place. Their origin is moving from one place to another. They rear their cattle. But when most of them today, in Nigeria today, they came in as a stranger, but they have occupied Nigeria, and they are even claiming that they are the owner of Nigeria. Nigeria is here to be grabbed. Don't forget that the issue we are having in Nigeria today is as a result of a dominant of Fulani, believing that they hold Nigeria more than any other thing. Go and check the history of what happened during Buhari government. The rascality that we are facing, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to see what he can do, which he cannot do anything. That the best thing for Nigeria today, divide the country, let everybody go on their own separate way. It's still as a result of this Fulani dominant that they hold everywhere. I will allow you people to watch this video where this Hausa man don't challenge Sultan of Sokoto. Inside, he sent found message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should aware that they are not happy to him. Except the open door that he opened to Sultan of Sokoto, that the Fulani men are the ones buying them, killing them. Why is it that it's still the Sultan of Sokoto that will run to go and see Tinubu, but no Hausa man? As I speak to you now, so many things that Hausas are crying. Yes, so many things there, because as we speak right now, the Hausas, hardly you have any Hausa that is a governor in the north. It is the Fulani now that are now the governors. They are now the emirs everywhere. They have virtually lost their distance. Watch the video, and when you finish watching the video, you also listen to the video that Nnamdi Kanu have done so many years ago, one day Hausa. And now no wonder now that many Hausa are now, they are calling for release of Nnamdi Kanu, because they said Nnamdi Kanu have making this statement, but they never listen just because of religion. Watch the video, share this video.